Hello my friends and welcome. Today I would like to show you how to cast on stitches with the crochet hook. So I will knit with 5mm needles and I am going to use 5mm crochet hook as well. So I've done my gauge. I will knit cover for hot bottle. My gauge is 20 stitches in 13 centimeters, and so I counted. I need to cast on 58 stitches for my hot bottle cover. So with crochet hook I will cast on 60. So make chain of 60 and just do your slip knot. Do it like that. And just pull it through, yeah? Don't do it too tightly, just kind of really, loose. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So I will do a chain of 60 and come back to you. Now I've done my chain here. I actually cast it on 62 just to give myself a bit of ends there. So this is done, and I don't need this yarn anymore, so I'm just gonna cut the end off like that, and I don't need my hook as well. Just put that away. So for hot bottle cover I'm using 5mm circular needles, and they are 100 centimeters from one point to another. I'm gonna knit in magic loop technique. It's on my channel if you would like to have a look. Right, so here I will leave that end just like that for a minute, just in case I miscounted something here. And now if you have a closer look, now this is our crochet chain here, and we need to look on another side and find these little bumps there. You see these little bumps, and this is where we're going to pick up our stitches from, yeah? So take your needle, take your working yarn, leave yourself a bit of end there so you can hide it later in your work, and then I'm just going to go here. Nope, take that needle away. Doesn't want to focus. There. So there's a little bump there, and I did work with the two yarns. So I'm just going to put my needle through, hook. This is a bit awkward, but that's all right. Hook your yarn and pull it through. Just make sure it's not split here. So that's my first stitch there, and then I'll just go from there into the bump, hook the yarn, and pull it through like this. That's the second stitch, and again into the bump, hook the yarn and pull it through. So I'm just gonna keep going into the little bumps, cast my stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of the round there. I was just going to say that you can actually use crochet hook if it's easier for you. Just put it here through the bump and hook your yarn and pull it through, and you can put it on the needle straight away like that, or if you have crochet hook without handle like this one I have, that's my favorite really, or Tunisian crochet hook, the long one, it's even better. So you can just put your stitches like that just through the bumps here, like this, and then just slide them to the other side and put them on the needle, yeah, like that. That's even easier, really. The only thing is, you see here, it's the stitch sits with its right side away from you. So when you will knit, make sure you check for it, and if it's sitting like this, wrong way around, just knit through the back loop, yeah, and just continue. This is 3mm hook, so it's smaller. Just pull those stitches out so they are not too tight later on the needle, like that. Right, so I picked all my stitches here. I have 58 amount I need, and here just there's a little tail there of casted on stitches. Just pull this yarn through like this, through the last stitch, and tighten it up so you so it doesn't come apart, yeah. So one end is secure like this, and another end is secure, and now I will start my knitting. And just again, I make sure, oh sorry, I forgot I'm doing circular knitting, and that means I need to cast extra stitch on 59 instead of 58. Let's go through that bump. Actually, I'm gonna do this with my hook here, it's easier. Here, 59 stitches on, and I still have little end there. And so magic loop technique, I'm just gonna kind of divide it ish in the middle. It's not important at the moment, and pull my cable through here. And again, as usual, yeah, we make sure that our knitting is not twisted. Yeah, let's have a look there. All good. And again, so like I said, when you cast on with crochet hook, the stitch sits on wrong way around, yeah. So you just take it off the needle like that and turn it so it's on properly, right side of the stitch facing us, and then I just put it on the right hand needle, and this one I pull over like that, just tighten up and put it back on the left hand needle. And all these ones you just want to tighten up really like that, and then just going to put our marker on and continue with our work. So I will knit a simple stocking stitch all the way around. So again, yeah, so these you can take them off, turn them around and put them on the proper way, yeah, like they're supposed to be, and then just knit. Or if you see this stitch, just knit through the back loop like that, and it will already turn itself around and it will sit properly and on this needle here, and when you come back you won't need to, it's just this first row really, yeah, but it's not really inconvenient. So we just knit that when I will finish my knitting here, I will come back to this place here, and then we will take this pink yarn off and continue our work from where we left it. So I casted on a crochet chain, and then I picked up the stitches and started to knit from the bottom there. And now I need to again pick up these stitches here, and I will use, I ran out of this green yarn, so I'm just gonna use that color there, the start of the row there, and I will use the same needles I used for the hot bottle, which is 5 mil, to leave yourself a bit of yarn to hide later. And now if you look here, you see these green bumps there. This is what we're gonna pick up through the bump here, like that, and then just hook our yarn and pull it through. I'm working with 2 yarns. I need to make sure I pull both of them here. And now the second one is that one. Can go through that one and hook it and pull it through. And again, maybe it's easier to do it with the crochet hook. The most important thing is not to miss these little bumps there, yeah? We hook. Like this. Just make sure you hook both of them. If you use 2 yarns, just put these on my needle. Here maybe I'll use needle. Put these here, that one, like that. And you should end up with the amount of stitches you casted on. So for me that was 58. So I need to pick up 58 stitches now. So I'm going to go all around and I'm going to pick up all my stitches there. So I picked up all my 58 stitches. Make sure you count them so you don't miss any. Here I just, I had 57, so I picked up from here the last one, 58. And now we're just going to cut this pink crocheted chain we hooked to start with. Cut it off and take it out from here. A bit woolly, that's why it's I hooked it a couple times, but usually it just comes apart really easy. Nevertheless, you can just cut it off. We won't need it anymore. But this is how it looks like, yeah? So we picked up where we started from, and we will just you could continue if you would need to go more down, but I'm just gonna connect all this together and be done with it.